Table Chats. So I took inspiration from Jada Pinkett Smith and with her Red Table Talk. And I wanted to talk to women in every aspect of life in this beautiful month of August. Happy Women's Day to everybody. So I've got a special guest, a massive guest actually. Something I'm so excited about. You know when you're like that vibrating feeling you get in your heart because you're about to talk to someone who's doing something extremely amazing. I have to introduce the one and the only. It's Coco, right? That's what it is.
Hi.
So,
thanks for having me.
I feel like I need to give you I just feel like I need to give you one of these. Yes! Hello and welcome. Coco, you are everything. You're in everything. I don't think you have just one thing that you're doing in life,
No,
right?
not at all.
So, what are the, I don't want to say titles, but I want to say, who is Coco? Is your real name even Coco is the question. Tell us who you are. Tell us background, where you grew up. I don't know, which high school did you go to? Who was your English teacher? We want to know everything about you.
Okay, so look, in a nutshell, my name is actually Nicole.
Okay.
I go by the name of Coco because, funny enough, my daughter, who's now 10 years old, she didn't call me Mummy when she started speaking. She actually called me Coco.
Oh.
And look, I mean, only up until maybe 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, you know, everybody really started calling me Coco.
Yeah.
Where I'm from originally, I'm from El Dorado Park, born and bred. I moved around a lot, so I actually went to 7 schools.
Oh, wow.
7 schools, yep.
So you just know, you just have a variety of things going on.
Girl, and I wouldn't say I had the most functional upbringing, but I would like to say that I am making every effort every single day to be functional and to be my absolute best.
Amazing. And you have a little one sitting there on your lap.
I do.
So that means you're a mom as well, a mom of 2 beautiful babies.
I am, yes. And yeah, so look, I mean, I'm always, at any given time, I'm wearing a lot of hats. I'm wearing more than one hat.
Yes.
And obviously being a mother takes top or priority.
Yes, definitely. Bring them everywhere. Whoever said you can't bring them anywhere, bring them everywhere. Right? So you are an entrepreneur. That, I think, is the biggest one right now as well. Besides being a mom, which is the first top priority, after that you are an entrepreneur and you have this business. So you're a woman in South Africa right now with a business. Let's talk about this business. What is this business?
So look, I've always been an entrepreneur at heart, right? From as early on as I can remember, I was selling flippin' fudge, making it myself.
Yes.
Coconut ice, and I even raised my own money for my banquet.
Oh,
I hosted
amazing.
events at the pools in El Dorado Park for my own.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you're just a driver.
I've always been an entrepreneur, but I mean, look, by profession, I'm a life coach and a startup coach. So I'm very passionate about just being an enabler. I don't know it all. I don't always have my stuff together.
Yeah.
But I do believe that I'm an enabler in all ways, shapes, and forms. I founded Made by Coco, I would say really by accident or by chance, in 2014 when I was pregnant with my second child at the time. I was hell-bent on not getting any more stretch marks than I already did have, right? And I used everything with my daughter, everything under the sun, and nothing worked. They claimed to have all these amazing and wonderful ingredients in it, but it wasn't effective. So I went out to find a supplier of unrefined shea butter and cocoa butter, and I started formulating. And look, I'll tell you, they know that it smelled horrible, but it worked, right?
Yeah.
My daughter's eczema also subsided significantly. She doesn't have any eczema today at all.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yep. So obviously, with that said, you know, I made I would say that I made a lot of mistakes, right? Or rather, learned a lot of lessons along the way. I had money that I spent on really good ingredients that didn't work out.
But you need that. You need to fail to get to what you have right now, right?
Exactly. So, yeah, and then with that said, before I knew it, I identified other butters which, even in their unrefined state, unrefined is another word for organic, unfiltered, whatever. had no scent. So then I started to play around. I then had a body butter, I then had a hair butter, and then I started making lip butter, which at first failed. And then scrubs and soaps and literally everything.
Everything.
All with ingredients sourced from Mother Nature. Like every ingredient that we use,
amazing.
and in the near foreseeable future, including the packaging, but every ingredient we use is hyperallergenic and biodegradable.
And that is honestly, that is something that I have been looking for my whole life. So I have very, very sensitive skin. And I reviewed your products. And honestly, I feel like I can't say anything. I just have to let the recordings that I took at the time that I used the products. So Coco had given me products before. She had given me a primer. She had given me a loofah soap. And she had given me a body scrub. And I can't even tell you which one was my favorite out of all of them, because all of them were honestly my favorite. So we're going to listen to some of the reviews that I have for you on the products, and then we're going to get back to talking to this lovely lady in business in South Africa today, not only doing one thing, but doing everything. And honestly, I think you said that it came by accident, and you being a mom is how it came about. You know what I mean? And it's just like, there's so many things about this that's making this warming my heart. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this came from being just a mom. You know, moms know everything. Do you know that moms know everything out there? So let's listen to some of these reviews that
honest reviews. Really
very honest reviews. Very honest reviews. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless right now. You're leaving me speechless.
And I haven't heard them yet. So.
Yes, you haven't. And I'm really glad you haven't heard them. So we're going to listen to them right now. Stay locked here to FM 88.1. Sugar scrub, and let me tell you, hands down, I've never felt so good. My skin feels so soft, and it's actually glowing. That's what it says. It says that it's going to leave your skin glowing. I'm actually speechless about this one. This is an amazing, amazing product. I have nothing more to say, but all that it is hot. Now, this morning I used Coco's primer on my face before I applied my makeup. And once again, I'm speechless. Nothing has come off my face at all today. Usually, most times my makeup does come off of my face. Honestly, an amazing product. I mean, I feel like I'm saying that for every product, but... So I just got out of the shower and I used Coco's loofah soap. Where are you ever going to find a soap that has a loofah attached to it? Honestly, the smell alone, the gentleness of it on your body is... I don't think that I could say anymore, except that you have to try these products.
For the youth, by the youth.
Wow. I receive, hey? I really receive it.
Really good. Even for my after using it just for a week, I could really see some, like a lot of it fading away, especially like cellulite. Like a lot of, like, it makes your skin very like tight for some reason.
Yeah.
But honestly, the smell was like, I was just taken by everything. And when you said it glows, literally, like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, my skin is in the primer. Primer's my favorite. I could buy like 5 of those. That's like my definite. Literally, I've never had a product, and I don't use expensive makeup. I use like Maybelline. I use like normal powders because I'm not really big on makeup and stuff like that. And usually my makeup's like crummy when it comes off from the setting sprays that I use. And from your setting spray, nothing. Like, I literally came home one day and I was like, it looks like I just put on my makeup again.
I know. You know what? When I first formulated the primer, so it was in 2017, like November-ish, right? Yeah. And, I obviously, I looked around and I saw, a lot of people doing I myself am not a big makeup person, right? But I obviously just looked around and I felt like I could do this, and I could do it with natural ingredients. Because I don't do that anymore. But before, when I was still researching, I would go to stores, Discoms and whatever, and look at all the back of these products.
Yeah.
And I couldn't pronounce 99% of them. Look, I know them now. I know every ingredient. I know every sulfate. I know every paraben. I know every synthetic ingredient. But I obviously was on a mission to just go and.
Can I take it to the bathroom?
Sure, you may.
So I was obviously just like on a mission to just make something that was really natural.
Okay, so when you go out here, right, there's like a doorway, go down the stairs. Okay. Right, and it's like the
where
first.
we came from.
Yeah, so no, don't go down the lift. Like, just go out straight, and you'll see a doorway, there'll be stairs, and then go down the
Do I need this
stairs.
thing?
No, you don't. The door's open. You don't need it.
So with that said, I was on this mission, right, to make a product that wasn't watered down, that had organic, natural ingredients, right? And I did. So I made this primer, and of course I just was testing it out on myself and on my skin. And I then later realized that because of the ingredients in there and the essential oils I was using, they could even be used as a general moisturizer. Yeah. Because the essential oils in particular have properties that at least, just help to protect and soothe your skin when you're exposed to the sun.
Yeah.
And then before I knew it, this product also could remove makeup. So it literally can do almost anything. And that's ultimately, the objective with all products.
Yeah.
I want to be able to cater for people with all skin types and all hair types. And I know by saying that, a lot of people are like, you've got this straight hair over here between like 1B, 1C. What do you know about having 4C hair? What do you know about having 3? And what I do know is that there are ingredients that Mother Nature has, sourced from Mother Nature.
For every hair type.
For every hair type. You get rid of sulfates. You get rid of artificial parabens. You get rid of silicones. There are natural ingredients that can accommodate all hair types, whether you perm, whether you relax, whether you even do Brazilian. You could even use the product, the shampoo and conditioner, on weaves or extensions. And the same is said with creams, and our body washes. It is intended for people with skin conditions and people with normal skin. So we test the pH. I test the pH of all my batches, all my products. And I'm not sure if you've got alkaline and you've got acidic, right?
Yeah.
So my products, my shampoos, my conditioners are all between 6 and 7. So that's 7 is neutral. And our skin's pH and our scalp's pH is anywhere between 4.5 and 5.5. So remaining closer to that as possible, obviously ensures that we don't disrupt our pH.
Yeah.
Avoiding the flakiness, which is an underproduction of sebum, and then the oiliness, which is an overproduction.
Yeah.
And I didn't know all these things up until a year ago. It sounds like French, but
no. But I think I've also done a lot of asking around, a lot of research on my skin, especially because I don't know what's happened. I've never had skin like this before. I have a lot of acne scars, but I think it's also because I'm on contraception as well now. But I've never had such dry skin. I've never had acne scars and stuff like that. And I have very sensitive skin, so can't have anything perfumated, nothing. Even body lotions, I die for a lotion that just smells nice on my body, but I have to have a plain Aqueous cream or something like that, or Epimax.
You can have an essential oil, I promise you. You can have so the nice thing that we do is we have body lotions, body creams, body scrubs, literally everything with both fragrance, and then we also have them with essential oils. Essential oils are known to have really amazing benefits for people with skin conditions who are acne prone or eczema prone.
Let me just open it for you.
So definitely something that the bergamot.
Yeah.
That's an essential oil. You know, so if you know that your skin is prone to any reactions, stick to essential oils. And essential oils really, they do the thing.
I feel like I need like a face wash. I need like a face routine. That's what I need.
So
I need a whole routine.
I wanna we haven't launched it yet, but this is like our packaging for our women's range.
Oh, nice.
The men's range is like this.
Oh, nice.
So
you have for men and women.
Yeah, but in fact this is the lid for the women's range. It's just because there is a moisturizing serum that we have, I formulated. And it is amazing. You're going to try it on you. Do you have some foundation on?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, but it's fine. You can try it on one of your hands, and you'll notice the difference. It absorbs quickly. It's got the ingredients in here have natural SPFs, not oily, no oily residue, but such a nice and there's something called hyaluronic acid in there. Yes. So that's what I have in my skincare products for my men and my women's range.
Yeah, you need that for your face, to hydrate your face.
Alternatively, I've got that in the primer as well. And alternatively, for people who are, sometimes I don't always use my lower range, which is like a 4-step, right? Or I just alternate between my Castile soap, which is one of our most gentle soaps in our range, and then the primer. Or the African soap. It's a face. It's for skin breakouts. So this is more alkaline. But that's purely because...
I think I don't know my skin type as well. I feel like I need to know my skin type, like, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, like, with hormones, you know what I mean?
Hormones, yeah. You know what, I'll be honest with you, I don't use contraceptives. And it's for an array of reasons. It messes up my emotional state.
Everything.
And I already am a very passionate and hot-headed person, so I'm just going to, do away with things like contraceptives. But also because I believe that, a lot of the reasons why, funny enough, women are using contraceptives not for the prevention of a baby, but for your skin.
Yeah, it doesn't work for my skin. It doesn't. It literally,
Why?
It makes my
I
skin
don't
break
understand.
out. I've broken out because of it. So.
But your skin I did observe your skin when I gave you the product. And in my honest opinion, your skin does look better. It does look a little bit better from the last time I saw you. Yeah. There's a glow. It just looks a little bit like healthier. It looks alive.
I don't feel that way.
I'm just saying. I'm saying from my observation.
And I'm really keen on this. I'm really keen at looking at all your products.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go in. It's Superwoman by Alicia Keys. And we actually have a whole Superwoman in studio with us today. It is 11:39 a.m. here on VFM 88.1, and you're listening to Endless Weekends, Black Table Chats, here with the one and only Coco, Nicole, who is just doing amazing things. She's a mom, and she has her 2 beautiful babies here in studio. The whole family is here in studio with us, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful that we could just integrate all these parts of our lives. We could be moms, and we could work, and we could bring our families to work, because that's what it's all about. Such a good time in here. Such a good time in here. And now, Coco, let's talk some serious stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk these products. What is the main ingredient? Is there a main ingredient across all of them? Firstly, what exactly? So you do skincare, right?
Skincare, body care, hair care, every private labeling,
everything. So what is the main ingredient? Would you say?
So it differs, because I mean, with a skin, like a body wash or shampoo, or obviously the ingredients would differ significantly.
Yeah.
But I mean, we use a lot of witch hazel, the non-alcohol witch hazel. We also use natural surfactants. So a surfactant is like a cleaning agent, and that's what you'd find predominantly on a lot of products, which is sulfates. So laurel, sulfates, etc.
Yeah.
But we use natural, biodegradable, plant-based surfactants. Everything. So I would rather say that when I formulate a product, the objective is to formulate a product that is made with ingredients, whether they're granular, whether they're oil-based, butter-based, or surfactant-based, or hydrosol water-based.
Yeah.
They are all biodegradable, and they are sourced ethically. They are sourced naturally. And yeah, so I would say that is a key denominator when formulating product. But I mean, look, so on our packaging, for example, with our strengthening shampoo and conditioner, this shampoo and conditioner has been in the making for a year and 8 months now. Yeah. So obviously my shampoo was the toughest part because I had separation. This thing was separating, and it was still good. I still used it. I shook it and I used this thing. Yeah. But until very recently, I figured out how to get it to not separate. Yeah. But in here we've got ingredients like hydrolyzed wheat protein, which is very good for hair growth, which is strengthening the strands. Neem oil as well. And then, of course, we've got hyaluronic acid in here. Yeah. But again, all the ingredients, 100%, not just natural, but biodegradable, sourced ethically and organically.
Lovely. So I actually just remembered something. I was in a friend's house not too long ago, and I was in their bathroom, and, you know, I was like washing my hands, and literally on the little stand next to their basin, I had seen your product for the first time, and I was like, what is this? You know, and I mean, I hope this friend is not listening, but I literally opened some of it, and I was like, what is this stuff? And I was smelling it, and then literally I had gone onto social media, and I'd searched it, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is a real thing, and this is South African, and it's not something I've seen in the store. And then I actually went to one of your stores quite a while ago, and I was honestly blown away. I was like, everything in here is natural. Like, it's crazy. And, you know, we are in a world right now where you don't even know what's good and what's bad anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're just like,
a lot of claim.
Yeah, and a lot of people are out there saying, God, just use this, use that, use this. And I'm like, no. And the fact that I've used these products, and I felt like I had it firsthand to be talking about it today on radio, is something that is so exciting. So I want to ask, what is in the future? Oh wait, before I ask that, actually, I have so many questions in my head. But before I ask that, so you're a woman in South Africa right now, and you have a business. Yeah. Tell us about being in South Africa right now as a woman having a business. Is it challenging? Is it? I mean, obviously it's going to be challenging, but how does it feel for you? What is it? What is it about being a South African woman and having a business?
I think being a woman in South Africa is tough, first and foremost. However, I also think that the industry and the direction that my business is going in, this empire that is being built, is predominantly, it's a male-driven industry. I mean, manufacturing and production, in the grander scheme of things, you know, is dominated by males. Yes. The likes of Unilever's, Procter's and Gamble's, famous brands, you know, they are all predominantly, you know, male dominated. So I just feel like every day, you know, for those who really know me, know my life is eventful from the time that I wake up to the time that I go to bed. Something always is. I'm always thrown with something. I'm always challenged with
always
something.
Busy.
But still, like, you know, I am so committed to this cause. And I believe that the reason why I'm just continuing on this journey, and God is fueling me, and the divine is fueling me with every waking day of my life, is that it's bigger than me. Yes. Yes. It is bigger than me. And I am serving. Every day, before I even formulate something with my hands, I set the intention, I pray and I ask that these hands serve the end user for a higher and a greater good. Yes. And I'm not perfect. I have a lot of development areas. There's a lot of things that this business and this model needs or is yet to improve on. Yeah. However, every day I'm committed to getting better. Every day I'm committed to being better. And the amazing thing is that my team is as committed as I am. Yes. Right? So, and lo and behold, our team, both external, who we outsource, and internally, at least 90% are females. Amazing. So we're all just a bunch of women that all have a common goal to dominate and to disrupt this market. I think, with being a mother as well, I have, having to, my husband helps me with my kids in the morning because I suck in the morning. I can't even wake up in the morning because I sleep so late. But I mean, I've got to juggle between going and hustling for clients and, getting corporates, getting private label clients or finding stockists for my products, to then manufacturing, to then rushing to fetch my daughter, whom sometimes I'm a little bit late for, admittedly, and then going back to my to the store. Sometimes, I'm sitting in traffic. She's with me and my son is with me, and we're sitting in traffic on a weekday for 3 hours straight from fetching her from school. Like, it actually brings tears to my eyes because I work super hard.
Yeah.
Like, I put everything, I really put like my soul and my life into this because...
And that's amazing.
It's bigger than me.
Yes, that's amazing. Thank you so much for that. That's making me emotional. And I can see how passionate you are. I can see how emotional you are. And that is beautiful. I've always been told that I can't be emotional and I can't be passionate. And I say, if I could say it on radio, I would say it on radio, to be very, very honest. But that is beautiful. Honestly, so beautiful. You make beautiful products and you're honestly, I know I'm one person. I'm only one person that's saying that. But hopefully after this, everybody is going to be saying that. Also, before we get out of here, Coco also makes products for women and men.
Yep.
Yes. And that is absolutely amazing. Okay, lastly, Coco, I need to ask you, what is the future of Coco? What are your goals? Where do you want to go?
Sure.
What do you have to say to women and girls in South Africa who are probably in the same space as you, who's just at home now, they're just playing around? What do you have to say
Figuring
to them?
it out. So, look, I have since determined that Made by Coco is ultimately just a brand. So I've now separated it from Coco & Co., which is our manufacturing, sourcing of raw ingredients, manufacturing. So essentially Made by Coco is a client of Coco & Co.
Yeah.
And that being said, so are all our other clients, dealerships and other brands that we manufacture for. I currently have a space in the south of Johannesburg. It's a manufacturing hub. Without giving too much information, the plan is, and it's already in motion, is to essentially make it an all-inclusive space for other entrepreneurs like mine.
Lovely.
Or in the same industry.
Lovely.
So what I am, or what my team and I are working very hard to do over and above moving Made by Coco through our unique distribution channels is creating a space that will allow growing entrepreneurs in this industry to supply their demand. I know firsthand how hard it is to get a big break, to get a client, to get certified, to become compliant. I have hit my head. I feel like there was a reason I went through everything that I did, because I am able to just help others help themselves by avoiding all of those.
Yes,
those
definitely.
Costly,
We need that.
Girl, those costly lessons.
Yeah.
So ultimately, the plan is to, like I said, which is already in motion, is to create a hub, and many of these hubs, which will be replicated both in this industry and in other industries, that gives everybody an option, the ability to eat from the pie, and to manufacture at really, really competitive and affordable prices. And ultimately, that is going to be, it's already cultivating sustainable entrepreneurship and contributing towards solving for unemployment. So it's big. And my intentions for the next 3 months, I'm putting it out there, is I've worked really hard for my team now to focus on our subscription model and our distribution channels and stockists. My focus for the next 3 months as well is just to zoom in on manufacturing, because I formulate even in my sleep. And I just want to zoom in on that for the next 3 months.
Yeah.
And move product, manufacture the product that my team and our stakeholders and distributors can move on their own, and in turn just manufacture more and move the product and manufacture more, and
and just expand and all.
Yep.
I just feel like everything that you're doing is helping everybody else in some way. You're helping somebody who's buying your products, you're helping somebody who wants to be in the industry, and honestly, that is amazing. What do you lastly have to say for girls out there, for women out there?
So I remember that you just asked me a question about people who may be trying out things in their kitchen, right? So first thing I'm going to tell you is invest in a double boiler. Okay, and don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to Google. I mean, I studied and I continue to study at Formula Botanica. I'm okay to share. I'm okay to share packaging supplies. I'm okay to share anything that you feel you need to help you get to where you're meant to be. My message to women and to girls out there is to be. To be in every sense of that word is to be proactive, to be a doer, to be yourself, to be your authentic self. You do not have to be perfect. I am far from perfect. I am majorly flawed. But the one thing I am is I am determined, and I am being the best that I can in every day, every shape, in every way. And I'm learning. I am not always the best mother. I am not always the best boss. I am not always the best supplier. I'm not always the best wife. I'm not always the best friend. You know, and in life, if I'm being honest, considering that we do everything from scratch, something suffers.
Yes.
And in due course, I receive, and I'm putting it out there that absolutely nothing will suffer, that I will, and I am becoming more balanced in every sphere of my life. But you've got to go and get what was made for you. Nobody needs to understand. Nobody needs to see. But if you can see it in your mind's eye, there has to be this sickening obsession, this like unrealistic craziness about you that is going to get you going. It's going to get you to where you're meant to be.
I swear that was enough said for the rest of this month. That's all I have to say. Beautiful. Before we go again, I need your social media handles. Tell us where we can find you, Coco, everywhere.
All right. So it's Made by Coco is ITSMADEBYCOCO. That's Instagram and also Twitter. And then, of course, Made by Coco on Facebook. Coco and Co SA, which is our manufacturing plant, manufacturing hub for those who are interested in learning more about how they can get involved, renting space, or getting us to formulate for them or with them. That is Coco and Co _ SA on Instagram. We're not yet on Twitter. We are on Facebook as well, Coco and Co. And then doses of Coco for me, for those who want to see more about my life, because I share everything.
Yes.
I've taken a little bit of a break, but I'll be back in the next week or two. Doses of Coco. I share everything. I'm my most authentic and unrefined self.
Lovely. Also, another thing before we go, this is just never ending. So, Coco has amazing products that she's actually brought into studio. So go check out her Instagram, because these are the products that she is going to be giving away, right? So we're going to have a giveaway on social media, so stay locked on my social media for that giveaway, as well as Coco's social media. You just heard it. My social media is at Caybye, Caybye. So stay locked for that giveaway. It's a massive, massive giveaway. Yeah, it's going to be massive, and it's something that you're generally going to want to check out. All I have to say is thank you so much, Coco, for being with us today. Honestly, you've literally changed everything for us this year. This has been a massive, massive show, and I'm so happy that I got to talk to you around this black table, that we're allowed to see your products and what you do. And it's real, guys. It's real. Like, go check it out. It's actually real. Just so you know.
And everything is made by us from scratch. Designing,
Everything.
package sourcing, ingredient sourcing, everything.
Every single thing. So go check her out. It's definitely something to go check out. I don't think I'm gonna stop going on about this, because we're all about self-love and skin and all of that stuff in 2019. So let's listen to it. Okay, well, I'm out of here for now. It is 11:55 rather a.m. here on VFM 88.1, and all I gotta say is have a lovely weekend, a blessed weekend. And it was so lovely to have Coco here for almost a whole entire hour on the show. Catch me again tomorrow, 10 to 12. I got 2 guests for you. Actually massive conversations. You're going to want to stay locked to that. 88.1 Endless Weekends. I have one thing left to say, and that's Caybye.
Bye.
Amazing.
Thank you, my angel. Thanks. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm going to download this video too for future reference.
Hey, babes, how are you?